Okay, we're recording. Hey, welcome everybody. This is Tammy Montgomery, and we are officially maxed out on this Zoom here tonight. We have 100 spots, and I think it's 99. So welcome. I appreciate everybody coming. I can't believe it's the new year. Can you guys believe it? 2019. Wow, what the heck happened, right? Time flies when you're having fun. So I am really excited about tonight's special Zoom, and I'm calling it the 90-day challenge. We're doing a 90-day push as a team. We're called the Fearless Crew. My name's the Fearless Momma, and I started something right around last spring. Something was an idea. You know how those ideas are just kind of like, wow, they take a life on its own, and I kind of I did a mastermind with Tim Berger, the owner of Six Figure Empire and the Fearless Momma. I'm actually not the owner, Tim Berger is. And we did a mastermind on Skype, and he connected with me. He's like, hey, Tammy, he's like, what would you think about if you wanted to do a product, if you wanted to put together a product about your transformation, how you've been able to lose 100 pounds in a year and a half, and do you really want to collaborate with me and put a product together? And I said, absolutely. I'm really excited about it. I have to get rid of my energy somewhere. I mean, like, I have so much energy now, like I'm like bouncing all over the place half the time. It's a freedom feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was really a freedom feeling. So I said, absolutely. I dove right in. I started putting the products together, the modules together. And I said, I really want to change a lot of lives, because this industry, the internet-based marketing and internet money, has really helped me. It's really, really changed my life, not just my life, my family's lives, and my team members' lives, And so I said, yeah, let's put this together. Let's create like a community. He came up with the Fearless Momma name. I'm not sure exactly why. I guess you could say just because I just never stop. I mean, I never quit. If something doesn't work, I try something else. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if this marketing strategy don't work, then I say, well, it didn't work, and then I try another marketing strategy. So I've put together 10 years of my knowledge, and I put it into a product, and it's only $250, a one-time fee for masterminds, like an ongoing mastermind that I do on a Monday evening, this time 9 o'clock on Mondays. Every single Monday. I did them since July. That's when I started them. So I put the product together. The first product, actually, if anyone read my Facebook post today, the first product was only a $37 offer. It didn't work. Well, it worked for me. It worked for my team. But what wasn't working was people didn't understand that you had to join Six Figure Empire in order to make money with the $37. So I said to Tim, I think it was like right around August, September. Let's see, I'm trying to remember. It was July or August. It was actually when my family and I were moving. 2018 was a crazy busy year. Okay, that's just how we roll here with the Montgomery family. So I said to Tim, let's change this to a 250, 100% commission based product, for the Six Figure Empire team. And that's what we did. We came up with this. What you guys are here, you've either gotten here because you saw a Facebook post or you got an email, someone invited you here to this Zoom, and that's how you guys got here, because of the system, because of the funnel. Systems has made myself and my team a lot of money. Now, you've seen other systems out there. You've seen, anywhere from you never ever talk to the person, you can never see who's behind the scenes. That used to drive me crazy, actually. And that's kind of why I got to know Tim Berger. I've known him for 8 years. I started with him, myself and Mary Beth. We started with Tim years ago, and now we're here working with him with Six Figure Empire, and also with the Momma, with the Fearless Momma product. It's a front end funnel is what they call it. So I'm just really excited that you guys are here and your members are here. And then of course we have guests. And like I said, well, it's 100 now. So we've maxed out. There's no one else. I'm going to start getting Facebook messages next. Can I get on? Can I get on? So, whenever you guys are looking at a home-based business, you want simplicity. You want transparency, right? You want all those things. You want to feel like you belong to a community. Well, I've been able to teach, thousands of people throughout the 10 years. And I just love the fact that we're doing so well here, in this product. I mean, people will message me, and I just got a call from a member. I don't know who he is. I get this all the time. Now, and hopefully he jumped on the line before it got maxed out. But I just want you guys to know that all we need to do is drive traffic. That is it. That's all we do on a day-to-day basis. We don't have to speak to anybody if we don't want, even though I enjoy it. I don't mind it. I'm a very much a social person. James probably don't mind it either. He's over there smiling. And Mary Beth and a lot of the people, we don't mind talking to people, but we really wanted automation. You know, we want something that does all the telling and selling and explaining, because I don't know about you guys, but I want to really just, I want to like run another 5K. So that's going to take a lot of training. You know, I know Cass, she's in training right now. Like, you know, the members that I personally work with, I know you guys, your story. And what really is fun is for people to inbox me and message me. And I actually get quite emotional when I hear this, but they message me and say, because of you, I was able to lose 75 pounds. Like, I just got a guy that tagged me on Facebook today, and he's lost 87 pounds in 2018 because of me, and because of following me and seeing what I've done and what the community that I've put together. And that to me is more than money. Like, I'm changing lives. You guys are changing lives by spreading the word, you know, because yeah, you can make money, but if you can't enjoy it, and I honestly, I couldn't enjoy it, you know, with the way I felt. I just felt horrible. So I just want people to realize that, you know, if I can do it, you guys can do it. If you can make the change. And we all know about the New Year's resolutions, right? Everybody's like, 2019, I just want to hit it hard and things like that. But after the first, second, third week, it kind of dies off, doesn't it? Your excitement about the new year. That's the reason why I'm doing a 90-day challenge. So write it down. 90-day challenge. Write it down right now. Okay? I'm going to even put it in the chat. I've done this before. 90-day challenge. What does that mean to you? Does your bank account, do you want your bank account to be more zeros? Because that's really all this is just adding more zeros to your bank account. Do you want more zeros to your bank account? Do you want your bank account get bigger and your waistline get thinner? I just saw someone say that today on Facebook. I thought it was pretty funny. But the 90-day challenge, what are you going to do on a day-to-day basis? It's just like the slight edge. You know, when I read that book and I started reading that book, you know, after 21 days, it becomes a habit. So I know by the end of the 90 days, I'll be here. I'll be here on the Zooms. I did it all last year. I've been doing this for 10 years. Are you guys going to stay plugged in is what I want to know. See, there's 100 people right here, right now, right? But it's just like a gym membership. What do? We sign up for the gym membership, and then we just kind of forget about my husband used to make fun of me, because not make fun of me, but he used to laugh. He'd say, oh, I got you another piece of gym equipment, but it's like your clothes hanger. Like, I'd put my clothes over it. You guys ever do that? I put my clothes over and say, you know, I'll get to it. You know, that's the thing. Until you're actually hurting and you're actually in pain, you won't make that decision. You won't make that decision to actually do something on a day-to-day basis. You know what I'm saying? So let me share my screen. 1 second here. For those of you that want to get the live, in-depth view of what I'm talking about. I've created a system, and I have a lot of windows open here. So you have to, I'm working on YouTube videos and all that kind of stuff that you can see. And I have my Aweber open, have my Stripe open. All right. So I've created a system where you can get paid member to member, meaning James pays me, Mary Beth pays me, LaTanya pays Mary Beth. Like, it's a member to member exchange, and we use a third-party processor, Stripe or PayPal. Okay, this is how we get paid direct. So we've created capture pages, and I'll show you. There's another one that Tim and his staff they've designed it, because we always want to keep this fresh. You guys know what happens when we use one page. Well, a lot of the marketers know. It kind of gets old, and people see, you know, they've seen it around for a while. So we want to always make sure that these are going to stay fresh, and believe me, they will. Okay, so we use a simple system. We use a capture page, and we collect email addresses. That's what we do. We're email collectors. So the person will enter their email address, okay, and then they will go to the presentation. And this is where we don't have to do anything except for drive traffic, okay? So in the past 24 hours, for example, I've had 4 people join me. I haven't spoken to one of the people. Most of the time, the people I do speak to are the ones that have known me or, maybe want to connect with me again and say, hey, what's going on? You know, what are you doing now? Those are really the people, because I've been in the business for so long, are the only ones that contact me. I'm serious. Like when it comes to people or strangers, and it's true, and we even have an email follow-up that says this, do you want a stranger to pay you $250? This is what happens, you know? I mean, there's 100 people on here and we haven't met in person. So you know that this works, and you know that the system cranks in some serious leads, okay? When I say that, we design these pages so that when you do a solo ad, for example, which is nothing more than renting someone else's list to have that person get on your list, right? Solo ad vendors, paid traffic, Facebook ads, Craigslist ads, YouTube, things like that. That's how people will get onto your list, into your funnel, and then they will actually go to a next page. Whoops, wrong thing. Which is this page. You get this funnel, you get this system, okay? I already entered my email address. That's why it's asking. So you get this system with me talking and showing the person the leads, the lead flow, okay? This is all this is just lead flow. So in 2019, think of yourself as literally nothing more than a list builder. You know, there's a lot of systems out there that'll talk about list building, or, you know, or maybe try to get you in to, you know, maybe understand. I've been building lists for 10 years, and I've been building relationships on social media, you know, connecting, and a lot of connections for the past 10 years. So I know a little bit about the psychology behind what we call a funnel. This is what they call a funnel, a sales funnel, so that you don't have to do any of the selling, or bugging people and saying, hey, and I've gotten like I don't know about you guys, but I've gotten like 5 or 6 messages on Facebook today saying, take a look at what I got. Take a look at what I got. No, I will never teach you guys that. I don't like spamming people on Facebook Messenger. I think it's crazy. All I do is I drive traffic to this page. So this is Tim's video that he did, and this is in his voice, and this is actually him showing the real live money, you know, the screenshots of the $250 payments coming into his funnel. So we have Tim Berger. He's the one that hosts these sites. You don't have to host them. You can get a domain name if you like. That's some of the questions I get, but you don't have to host any of this stuff. This is all done for you, okay, for a one-time fee of $250, no admin fees. And this is where you get signed up. This is literally where you get signed up. Now the modules, like I was telling you guys, I kind of gave you a little bit of a story, you know, the background on me, how I went from 0 to 100K in my first month. I actually wrote myself a voided check. Is actually what I did in my first year. And I says, I want to make $100,000. That's my goal. I want to make 100 grand. And that's, you know, that's what I did. So I talk about a lot of my experiences. That's what the modules are, because you have to have a product. You have to have a product. You have to have the masterminds on Mondays. That's what makes this compliant and legal, is because of the masterminds. So that's what you're getting for $250. Okay. So you're gonna learn about that. If I had to start all over, what would I do again? Well, I would build a list. You know, if I lost all my social channels and my lists, I would just go back to Aweber and set up, you know, an Aweber account, and I would build a list, because there's 3 ways you can make money online, really. I mean, hustling like crazy, or, you know, not leveraging your system. I mean, you can, you know, message people on Facebook all day. Sure, you can do that, but why? I mean, if you want time freedom, and you don't have a lot of time, then you're going to want to utilize a lot of these methods of marketing that I use. Okay. So the one bonus that you get is like an hour training on exactly step-by-step on how to set up your funnel, how to get everything set up. And I literally did that for everybody, and it was like an hour training. So a lot of bonuses, you know, direct connections right to my live Zooms. I'll show you guys how to find those. My family and I, we take a lot of day trips, actually, and I'm able to do that because I have this setup, this funnel. This is where you're going to be led into the back office. Now, let me just say something, because this has happened a couple times. Once the person places their order, okay, they will land on a page that they need, and your members need to know this. You guys need to be aware of the process. I'm sure you remember when you signed up. there's a page where they fill out their name, their email address, and their username and password. If they're asking you how come they didn't get their username and password, it means that they didn't fill it out at the time. Now, because I don't own this and there's no way of me helping you guys out, you have to send in a support ticket. So make sure, there's sometimes called these little computer gremlins, and it can happen from time to time, right? We all know there's sometimes people's internet connections goes out. It's not our fault. It's not the fault of the system or the program, but if the person's on a phone or they're on a tablet or they're on an unstable connection, this can happen. So things can happen. So just make sure that that person that has joined, you know, does have access to their members area. Okay, this part. Okay, let me just stop my screen share. Does everybody understand what I'm talking about there? Like, there's been a few glitches, and even with PayPal, there's been some members, and even in the Facebook group, some people have said, you know, I don't have my username and password. Well, that's probably what happened, was right there. Either their connection, their internet connection timed out or whatever, okay? And they didn't get to that process. But you want to make sure that people, you know, are clicking through and that they're getting their back office. And then it's a good time to really connect with that person. They just purchased from you. You know, it's a good time. I mean, for me, I try to message them, text them. Sometimes people, they don't message me back or text me back or call me back. It's just the nature of the business, okay? But it is a good time to introduce yourself and possibly ask them if they want to earn big ticket money. Because you got to remember, I designed this for the big ticket on the back end, and I'll go over that in a minute. Because when you're doing paid ads, I'm just going to say this, when you're doing paid ads and, you know, you're running traffic, I use my 250 sales in order to pay for my big ticket advertising. Does that make sense? Like, I'll spend 250 on a solo ad so that it pays for my big ticket money, 1,000, 3,000, or 5,000 on back end. It's your ROI. So you're going to be able to scale up once you start making good money with 250, or you want to go all in and you don't want to lose those commissions. That's also the consideration you want to think about tonight. So as you're looking at your 90-day, like you just wrote it down, 90-day challenge, figure out, okay, when am I going to hit my goal of X amount of dollars? You know, how long is it going to take me? Is it going to take me a day, a week, a month? You know, how much time can you put into this? You know what I'm saying? We either have time or money, right? And so how much time and how much money, how much effort do you want to put into your business? After all, it's your business. We have 100 entrepreneurs on this Zoom meeting tonight. We all want that freedom. We don't want to work for anyone. I haven't worked for anybody for 31 years. So I can't even imagine what that's like. I'd be like, now that would be the fearless mama, because I'd be fearful. I should say I'd be the fearful mama. I'd be like, no, you're not telling me what to do on a day-to-day basis. So we're all here to have that independence. You know what I'm saying? Like, who wants independence? I do. 2019, if you're working for someone right now, then you write it down, you know, in 90 days. Again, what is the theme of our team? The Fearless Crew. The Fearless Crew, right? So, yeah, independence, Terrence. I mean, this is an interactive Zoom. So if you guys want to put something down there and you want to get that energy out, I know, James, you're just itching to say something tonight, but just put it in the chat box if you guys want, because this is what fires me up. You know what I'm saying? This is what fires me up, is to see 100 people. I'm going to definitely have to get more room for these Zooms, but I'm just saying that in the year 2019, how many people can we set free? Yeah. 31 years, I've literally worked for myself. My husband and I, prior to me working online and in the big ticket space, we were we did like financial business products, like for credit, building business credit and personal credit and things like that. Prior to that, we were real estate owners, mortgage brokers, and restaurant owners. So we've had a lot of, you know, fun, I guess you could say, over 31 years. Has always been roses? No. In fact, I talk about this in some of my modules, is that, you know, when the crash happened in 2008, we pretty much, it was gone. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I'm so passionate about this, because I've been there. You know what I'm saying? I've been there. I know what it feels like to to feel that, ugh, oh my God, my card didn't go through at the grocery store. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a yucky feeling. So when you have that yucky feeling, you know, you got to go back to that point sometimes to realize and to empathize with other people that are just starting out. So you know what I'm saying? So I've been there, done that, and have that t-shirt and it's not a fun feeling. So this is the reason why I'm very passionate to help other people online make money online with a simple system. All right, awesome. And it just takes seriously something every single day to work. And I'm not talking about scrolling through Facebook and clicking people's likes and posts, and that's not real busyness. That's not work. That's not work. Okay. Do I interact with people on Facebook? Of course. You know what I'm saying? I love to socialize, but I only spend maybe a half an hour a day doing that. You know what I mean? And so I have a certain pattern that I do every single day. Today, for example, I did 2 YouTube videos. I'm putting more videos out there on YouTube and, you know, giving out content. That's a free way to make money. It's an amazing way to connect over there on YouTube. And if you're saying I can't do YouTube videos, let me just show you something, because I'm gonna say, if I can do it, you can. Right there. That was me 2 years ago. So if I can change and I can start doing YouTube videos and getting out of my shell, and I know you can. So 90-day challenge. I want you to write down YouTube videos, because I really think it's important for you guys to get your message out there. Whatever it is that you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, whoever you're trying to influence online, that's really what this is about, is influencing and bringing positivity. And I'm trying to mute some people out here that are still unmuted. If you could please do me a favor and mute your lines. It's distracting. I have, like, my daughter thinks I have ADHD, whatever you call that. It's just, I have a lot of energy. I mean, think about it. I'm free now. You know what I'm saying? I feel free. So these are some of the modules. I talk about it, making money from my Jeep. I actually use my phone 90% of the time. I'm serious. I'm out jogging, or I put 5.2 miles on my health-o-meter yesterday. I just got in from walking with a friend, and how many I did? I only did 2 miles today. So I got to do 3 more by midnight. So these are the things that I'm doing with my 90-day challenge. Is I'm like, okay, instead of 2.5 miles, I'm going to double it. I'm going to do 5 miles. Instead of generating 100 leads today, I'm going to double and do 200 opt-ins today. See what I mean? Your productivity, whatever you're doing, will increase your bottom line. Whether you want to, you know, travel around the world, or whatever you want to do, you just have to increase that. Okay. We have in the modules, for those that don't know what's really in here, these are all the masterminds within the vault. The vault. Sorry, that's my New York accent coming out. But within the vault, you have the masterminds that I've done way back since July. Remember I said I started this way back there? So you guys can see I have 1, 2, 3 solo ad trainings. I have Facebook marketing strategies. I have how to set up a fan page, how to put up a $10 ad on your fan page, how to outsource your classifieds. That was in August. This was a Q&A Zoom I did. I did an overview for our Fearless product on this date. I talked about how to make your sales. Hey, it's great we're generating leads, right? But how do you convert all those leads that we're accumulating? How do you convert them into sales? I go over that in that video on October 30th, okay? All things related to autoresponders. Goodness gracious, you guys probably are like, wow, I get a lot of questions about autoresponders from your members. Don't worry about it. I've got you covered. I put it right back in here, okay? Step-by-step Aweber video. It's a 43-minute video about Aweber. I mean, it literally teaches you how to connect your Aweber, how to get that set up, call Aweber if you're having trouble. I mean, this literally is a self-serve module, okay? How to squash those imaginary boulders. And we all have them, right? Because it's all the 6 inches between your ears. This is what we have to control. And so if you want to take 2019 and you want to, you know, work beside me, then you're going to probably have to work on some stuff. You know, there's going to be some people that tell you this stuff don't work. Why are you wasting your time? Come on, honey, you know, let's go to dinner. All those sort of things that might possibly happen to you, you know? So just realize that you're here to make an impact, you know, on other people's lives. And as you can see, we're doing that. We are, over 1,000 people now in the Facebook group. And I started out with 100 just in July. I can't remember. I think Mary Beth wasn't 150. And thank you, Kamel. You know, every day, I mean, it didn't, I wanted it to be gone the first day. I really wanted that 100 pounds off of me. I really did. I was like, just be gone now. But it takes work, you know, just like any of this stuff. And when it's done though, and then you can, you know, create a product or something like that and change people's lives, it is a phenomenal feeling. Now just think about it. If I hadn't done that or made that decision, would we all be sitting here today? Highly unlikely. Highly unlikely, because I would have went in a different direction. You know what I'm saying? Or like the doctor told me, Tammy, if you don't do something, you're going to be wearing a sleep apnea mask and your mask, and you're going to be seriously dead in a couple of years if you don't do something. I'm just telling you, that was like a, you know, slap in the face. When he said that to me, I was like, wow, he's serious now. I'm 47. I think it was 47 at the time when I started this. Okay, so you know, like I said, until you have that pain, you won't make a change. That's just the way that our human minds work. Until you actually want it so bad that you practically, you know, like you're breathing, like you want it so bad. It's just a major wake-up call. That's all it was. Exactly. So we have the product. 2018 was what I call we were layering the foundation on. Now the foundation's built, the house is up, and we're ready to rock and roll with it. So if you guys have any questions at this time, I always try to do a half-an-hour presentation. And if there's any questions you can put them in the chat box, or you can come out live and talk to me. Either way, I'd love to hear from you. Maybe Mary Beth wants to chat a little bit with me tonight.
I have a quick question when I get a chance.
Sure. 1 second here. Let me see if Mary Beth is on.
Okay. Oh, hey, Tammy.
There you are. Hey.
Hey. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm just really excited, Tammy. It's great to be back. It's great to be in a brand new year, and I'm just really super excited for what we have here. And I know that we're going to really be able to, you know, continue to make even a bigger impact in 2019 on anybody that, you know, wants to step out of their comfort zone, become fearless with us, and is, you know, willing to do what it takes to change their lives. It's absolutely possible, and then some, within this amazing, amazing community and opportunity.
Absolutely. And I think the biggest draw to this whole community is the live events. Wouldn't you say, Mary Beth?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Because what we have here really is a rare commodity. I mean, we're giving the value. We're very visible. We're very transparent. And we're here every single week to continue to help people. And I think people, you know, like the transparency, and they like, you know, coming and joining and be part of something, you know, like live in the moment, like we are right now. You know, where we can come in here, we can meet each other, get to see familiar faces, familiar names that are in the Facebook group. And I think it really is going to help a lot of people, you know, to kind of break the ice and just, you know, show people who we are and how we're able to help them and connect a name with a face, and just, you know, show people that we're real, that, you know, it's a very, very real opportunity, and that it works.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. And I think what I love is the fact that we will always keep it fresh. And with having the live Zooms, let's say there's a marketing method that any one of us leaders come up with, you know, we can share that on a Monday Zoom. You know, everybody's always saying, you know, here's a tool, or, you know, you know what I mean? Like, that's why I thought it was cool to have that on the sales letter saying live masterminds. You know, a mastermind is when, boy, someone's really, really messaging me right now. Sorry about that, guys. I forgot to close out Facebook. 1 second. Let me just do that. Sorry. That's not very good. Okay. Yeah. So that's what a mastermind is about, is to have people with like minds collaborating together, and we solve problems. Honestly, the biggest problem that people have is, how do you generate leads? How do you turn those leads into sales? These are all the things that we talk about on Monday Zooms. you know?
Yeah, and it's great, Tammy, because you record them and then they're uploaded to the back office. And if someone isn't able to attend, live in the moment, they can go there. They can rewatch, they can watch the replay, and they can go out there and make things happen and apply and implement, the training that's being shared on the Monday masterminds.
Yeah, exactly. And, I mean, we'll never run out of things to talk about. I know I don't. Some people might say, shh, you talk too much, but but it's just, it's my love. I mean, mindset training is actually my love. It's honestly something that I've studied for 30 years. I'll never forget. You guys ever go to those events, like live events? Anybody been to a live event, like for real estate or anything like that, right? Especially the real estate. I don't know if any of you guys have ever experienced a real estate seminar. Like I used to go to all the time with my husband. We'd leave there and we wouldn't know what to do. It was all a rah-rah session. It was just nothing but pumping you up. You can do it. 2019, let's go. I mean, like, that's not what this is about tonight. I'm going to show you guys some more stuff in the back office here in a minute, because you're going to know exactly what to do once you get signed up tonight. And you will sign up tonight, right? For those people that are not in, I mean, it's $250. It's the new year. You have a clean slate. Forget about last year. Forget about if the stuff that didn't work. You got a clean slate. You can make it happen this year. Okay, now's the time. Like I said, it's just like when I had to go on the diet. Now's the time, Tammy, because now or never, right? So there's no excuses. Yeah, I went to the No Excuses Summit in Las Vegas, actually, Terrence. And it was 2000. You want to see a picture of that? I think I got it somewhere. It was really kind of crazy. I don't look the same. But I went to No Excuses. It was in 2014. I think that's what you're talking. He remembers me from 2000. Oh, I didn't go that early, though, Terrence. I went in like 2013, 2014, something like that. That's when I met Tim Berger for the first time. I was his top sponsor in the business we're currently in, the big ticket. I was his top sponsor, and I got flown out there. It was pretty cool. He did that for me. We'll do some stuff like that this year. We'll do some contests and things like that. I have some stuff up my sleeve. But getting back to the 90-day challenge, that's what I want, is everybody writing that down. And then whoever hits their goal, we're going to have like a celebration party, okay, in 90 days. We're going to have a celebration party, and let's see how many people we can keep bringing on these Zooms. If you guys need me to, I'll get another Zoom meeting, and we'll do 200, 300, whatever you guys need. You went to a traffic event and one, yeah, that's cool, in Texas. A lot of things have changed since that, like pay per click and things like that I learned. A lot of things have changed. A lot of the strategies, Facebook ads are harder to do. I have an event that I'm in a whole new course that I'm educating myself on with Facebook ads, because they're always changing. So it's an ever-changing world. It's just like I used to be able to do 400 to 800 Backpage ads a day. Backpage, you guys remember Backpage? Now it's gone. So then same with Craigslist, and then they charge $5. So you guys, that's why we have the masterminds, so that we can all bring, the value. And if I have a leader that has a strategy, I'm going to bring them on. I have a lot of, great plans for the Monday. I don't want it just to be me. I want other people to step up, rise up as a leader and say, hey, Tammy, I have this idea and I'd like to share it with the Fearless crew. Run it by me. That's what this is all about, right? All right. Let's see. We got a couple questions here. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to think how to do this. If you want to unmute yourself.
I'm unmuted now. Can you
there
hear
you
me?
are. Okay, Renee. Do I know you, Renee?
I just joined, I think, 2 weeks ago.
With me?
Yeah, I came under James Fonda.
Oh, okay. See, I
Yeah.
don't know who's joined me and who's not. I mean, I do sort of remember, and I kept a list. Good thing.
That's okay.
150 people, I think I'm at now. 150 or 151.
Awesome. My question is, I am trying to to get as much done as quickly as possible, because I have a goal that I need to reach in the next 2 weeks. And so tomorrow I plan to buy traffic, but I wanted to know the best way to expedite things. Like, I know you can buy traffic. I know that you can go to free. What combination has been the best success? Like you went from 0 to 100,000 in a month, which would be a dream,
No,
right?
not a month. The first year, like
Oh,
10
first
years
year.
ago.
Okay, that makes
Yeah,
sense better. That makes me feel better.
yeah.
Okay, but what combination of the process do you recommend that I would go?
Okay. And as usual, I like to share. So let's go back over here. So log into your members area. Whoops, I got to find it. And let's just do a little shortcut here. Have you printed out my guide yet?
Yes, I
You
have
have.
it. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And how much time do you have during the day?
Well, actually, I'm off tomorrow, so whatever I
Okay.
need to do.
All right. Well, and I can't divulge a lot of this because there's some people that are not members on here.
Right.
So when you scroll down and you start seeing I can show this.
Okay.
This is your DMO. It's your
Right.
daily method of operations for short. Okay. Whoops. I don't want to expose. Okay.
Okay.
So, and I don't like to show my domain name either. Sorry.
And I know I got that part too.
Okay. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm pretty much going and like probably 90 to 120 minutes a day, sometimes more, because this is the only thing I do. So I suggest, I'm going to write this down.
Yes, I'm trying to get my.
Okay. So between free and paid, and you're only at the 250 level?
Yes.
Okay. So, and that's just a little different story. I'll talk in a minute on that, because I really, as fast as you can possibly get to six-figure empire, because people are joining six-figure empire and they're passing up sales. Like that's how good this funnel is, okay, in the back office. But anyway, what you want to do is you want to write down what do you got for time, what do you got for money, and then implement as much as you can. Post in Facebook groups. Post 100 a day in Facebook groups. Go to Craigslist. Post on Craigslist. Go to YouTube. Go do a bunch of videos on YouTube. I knew one member one time, they did 30 videos in the first month. And they put them all over YouTube. They put them all over Facebook. I would set up a fan page as soon as possible. And I would literally start doing everything. Okay, I can't show you guys all. I'll show you guys on Monday, because this is really a question for a team training. Okay, but that's more than what most people would get on a free, webinar. We're, like I said, we're not training tonight.
Right.
But I'll show you more stuff, Renee. I mean, I'll show you literally what I do on a day-to-day basis if you guys want to see that next Monday on the 7th. I mean, you'd be amazed at how much you can get done on the internet and how much exposure you can get to your website in 90 minutes. You'd be amazed.
Perfect.
And then all of a sudden, you look at your AWeber and you look at your inbox. However you got your system set up, you can either have the done for you emails going out, or you can have the AWeber, cranking out the emails. You'd be amazed at how many opt-ins you get. With epicsolos.com, for example, I'm going to be running 500 clicks a day. So you can do the math on that. You can go to epicsolos.com. I'm usually running 85% to your traffic. I just gave out for those people that are not in yet, I just dropped a big hint. Might want to write it down. So, and there's other solo ad vendors. I get on a day-to-day basis, now that I have this product, I get probably 10 to 15 inboxes from solo ad vendors. I just don't have the time right now. If other people want to go ahead and they want to start, going through that and sifting through the other solo ad vendors, we can add it to the list. I'd be more than happy to. But I'm only one person right now. I have my son helping me. He's now full-time in internet marketing, and he's helping me. He's actually helping me edit some YouTube videos where he took some videos of me walking and doing like a walk with, talking about my journey and things like that. So, so he's helping me. I think it's really cool. He's also doing Facebook, where he's just crushing it on Facebook. And the engagement that he gets on Facebook, it blows my mind. I don't know how he's doing it, kind of honestly. And so, you know what I mean? Like, there's going to be things that other people are going to learn, and they're going to jump on here. I did a podcast with Igor Keflitz, and he's going to have that released in January. I jumped on a podcast on Skype with him. He's a good vendor. He's more expensive than some of the other solo ad vendors, but you're also getting premium traffic, you know? But if you don't mind doing videos, Renee, and doing Facebook Lives, then that would be a great thing to do. Now, today I didn't do a Facebook Live on my main page, but I did a Facebook in the group, right? A lot of people saw that, Facebook. That's also another strategy. Let me just show you something. You guys are ready to learn tonight, it looks like. That's awesome. Is someone snoring? Don't be snoring on my dime. Like, seriously, someone's snoring? That's not, is Jay snoring? No, I'm just kidding, Jay. Who is snoring? Like, I've never had anybody snore. Hey, Karen. Karen from Arizona. Mwah. I love you. Sorry, I just love her. Oh, Lofty, you know you look at, you're not snoring. Okay, who is snoring? Loretta? She's still unmuted, so it's got to be Loretta. Maria. No, it's not a woman's snore. It's a man's snore. I can always tell a man's snore. Okay. That's funny tonight. I'm glad this is being recorded because people are going to want, I'm going to put in the Facebook group, jump on this recording because someone's snoring. Like, really, we're live and someone's snoring on this Fearless. This is cracking me up. I can't even almost like do this. This is so funny. Okay, I'm going to share my, whoops, wrong Facebook. Hold on a second. Sorry, guys. I got to open up my other Facebook account. I remember I had to shut it off because people were messaging me. Oh, that was hilarious. I hope he's like muted out though now. I've had, you know, in the past, like I've done some Zooms before, but I've never had anybody snore. I didn't know it was that boring. Okay, one second. To me, making money's exciting. Okay, here we go. You guys still with me? Okay, I forgot everybody's muted, except for the snorer. Oh, that's just hilarious. You get me giggling. Terrence, was that you? Lakeitha, you have no idea. Like on Mondays, my daughter's laughing. She's laughing. Hey, Amanda, we got a snorer. Okay. All right, here we go. This is my Facebook group. This is funny. All right. What was I going to talk about now? Oh, all right, the strategy. Okay, so this is open, like open to anyone, right? So if you guys want to invite people in here, so let's say you put up a post, okay, on Facebook. I'm just giving you a free example, okay? Like tonight, you know, I put up a post about the Zoom. Now, normally I get likes from team members, hint, hint, but I didn't tonight because I posted it too late. But normally I'll put up a post, and then what we can do is what they call juicing the posts. So we can, like, as a community and as a team, like each other's posts, right? I'm always going around liking everybody's posts. Well, anyway, you can do that. Then if they start messaging you, which I see I have 3 right there that I got to respond to, then I will just literally simply, and I'm teaching my son how to do this, I will literally put them into this group. I have many groups that I am an admin for. But this is the main one. See right here, we have 49 new members. We have 12 people that want to join the group. This is from you guys' activity that, you know, my son and I are keeping up with. So you guys get to see this. So this is how people are coming in. Okay. So you can bring them in, you can tag them to this video and then say, get back to me once you watch the video. That's one way. Now, if you're on Facebook, why not make money on Facebook? That's one of those strategies, Renee, that you should put onto your DMO. If you want to take massive action, you don't have to message people. You can just put up a post, or you can go into Facebook groups. I try to do at least 20 to 30 a day. You know, I have this little image. Did you guys happen to see that image? Sometimes some of my team members see the image, but I got an image that was made for me, and it's a simple image. It just says 250 in 72 hours. Do you want to make, you know what I mean? So people will, it's called curiosity marketing. And that's mainly what I do. Okay. Oh, well, we got that snorer back again. Curiosity marketing is gonna make you a lot of money. Curiosity marketing. It is just hilarious. No, really, I don't think he's here. That was Angel? That was an Angel? Oh, that was an, okay. Cass, why don't you come on out and talk with me tonight? You've got some strategies. Hi.
Hi.
Isn't that funny? We're having fun tonight.
Oh, it's hilarious.
My daughter's up there just having a good old time.
So I want to talk to whoever's on the fence right now.
Okay.
So my name is Cass, and I joined the Fearless Momma a couple of weeks ago. I've been following Tammy on Facebook for at least a year and a half, probably 2. I don't even know. Like Tammy, I am trying to downsize my my body to a more pleasurable look, because I have lupus and I gained a ton away from the steroids. So that's one thing. But ironically enough, when I got sick, I had to go on disability. And I've been on it for a long time because I didn't work for several years. And last year, I was finally like to the point where I could get like a job. And I probably spent this entire year like worrying that they were going to like take it away, because you're not really supposed to work full time. And this morning, I got the letter that they're going to cut me off. And I was actually remarkably very calm. I was like so afraid, like, what am I going to do? Oh my God. And now here I was getting the letter this morning, and I was truly fearless. My daughter was freaking out, and I was like, babe, it's going to be okay. It's going to be just fine, because I have other ways to make money that I know I'm going to be able to make money. I was truly fearless about this. For the first time in nearly 7 years, I was like, well, whatever. We're just going to, work it out. We're going to move forward. 2019 is a new year. And I'm way more empowered than I was before. So
good. So you feel fearless.
I ran my first run of traffic, and one of the reasons I'm fearless is because I ran my first run of traffic, and I bought 250 clicks, and I got 96 opt-ins.
Wow.
Right? And
nice.
3 people tried to buy, but they didn't put the right zip code, or they tried to use like a bullshit, one of those one-off cards, and it didn't go through. But the knowledge of the, the power of the funnel itself, even though I didn't get those 3 sales because of other glitches, just the power of the funnel. I was like, yes!
Exactly.
I'm on the right track. So when I opened that letter this morning, I was really, really not scared. And I thought, you've been preparing for this for a year. You're ready. It's okay.
I goofed up.
Because when you're on disability, you cannot you have to live in this really tiny box. You cannot prosper at all. Because the minute you do, they cut you off. And I was, I lived in fear of this for like 6 years. Like, oh my God, what am I going to do without this $839 they expect me to live on?
Wow.
Right? And now I'm just like, whatever. I'll make $839. Like, I'll make $839. That's only 3 sales.
Right. In a day.
I'm in the green.
Yes. And you can do that daily.
Right. So I'm like, it's on and popping. 2019, here I go. I'm getting back to like a normal person, and look at me, guys. I'm never going to be under the thumb of a system like Social Security disability ever again.
Yay.
So there
wow.
You go.
That's powerful.
I
knew you had something to say tonight. How did I know? I just know. I just know these things. The Fearless Momma knows these things.
Let's be fucking fearless. Sorry.
I love it. Oh my gosh. Well, the snoring's gone. I had to let that guy off of the Zoom. So if he comes back on, oh well. I don't think he will, but that's awesome, Cassandra. Cass, I call her Cass. That's great.
All right.
Yeah, it's a freeing feeling, you know what I mean? When you can create your own income. It really is. I mean, I'm telling you guys, I've been doing this for 10 years on the internet. Is not, I mean, you want the validation. Cass has validation. She has these leads coming through the funnel. It's that simple. You know what I'm saying? It's that simple. I'm not running a current campaign right now. I usually show you guys the screen share. When I do that, I'll do that on Monday Zoom, but I get organic traffic, you know what I'm saying? Because of my DMO that I'm doing every single day. So what you do, what you want to do, Cass, is you want to take that DMO, you want to start marketing on Facebook, you want to do some YouTube videos, you want to talk about your story, you know what I mean? Because people, they're going to love your story. I mean, if you guys, literally, this lady, she's like me. She almost lost her life. And when I saw her posting in that on Facebook, it's because I was like, I'm connected with this lady. You know what I mean? Because I almost really technically lost mine, you know what I'm saying? And, unless I did something to extremely change my life, you know? And so, I mean, I was very unhappy, you know what I mean? And it's like, when you're unhappy, your life's miserable. Like when you're, you know, seriously. And it's like, and the money is like oxygen. So now she's free. Now she's free to be able to connect with people and just put people, like she said, in the funnel.
Yeah. And I was unhappy too. I literally worked myself right into the emergency room, into the ICU. I had 2 jobs. I was working 7 days a week. Like, I nearly killed myself. It was no joke. But, you know, I'm ready to be free.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow. I just want to shout out to Sharon too. Sharon, you've never made a dime online, and since you've joined, and you just recently joined, you made 2 sales. Good job, girl. Good job. And I'm really super excited. There's, let's see, who else do I want to bring out? I'm trying to think. Why, there's so many people on here, and we are just like literally still maxed. Let's see. Frank's been, are you new to the community? Are you looking to join in, or are you new? You're not a member yet? Okay. Do you have any questions tonight? I know we have some from, let's see, who else? Stephen Cuffey, he's in. I know he is. Boy, that was hilarious. I love laughing. Who else loves laughing? I do. Yeah, Mark does. I've met Mark in person. I'll be meeting Karen pretty soon because I'm moving out to Arizona. Who else am I going to be seeing soon? I love live events, by the way. Michael Green, are you the one that just joined? I have a new person today. I'm not sure if he's on. Is it Brandon Green? I haven't had a chance to talk to you. Alexander Martinez, I'm not sure if you're on tonight. Wanted to welcome you in. A couple of names I can't pronounce. But anyway, let me just see here. We're in Arizona, Phoenix, North Phoenix, Scottsdale area. That's where I'm going to be. Yeah, okay. Come with me, Cass. Come with me to Arizona. The weather's beautiful. Karen, do you want to say anything tonight? Karen's a Fearless Momma. Let's see. Oh, you just, Gina, you just purchased and you're in Prescott? I love Prescott. It's like one of my favorite places to be. I love Prescott.
Karen needs to unmute. She's trying to say something.
Is she?
I just did that. I unmuted.
Okay.
Hi, Mark. You know, I would like to say a few things. That the term "on the fence," you know, rings a bell because I've been doing some of these things for over 3 years, and I cannot say that I've been on the fence because I have known what I want to do and I have found ways to do it. I think where I get stuck, and maybe people can relate to this, is when life happens, when other things come up, whether they be medical things or debt or family problems. I tend to put more energy and focus into those obstacles, thinking I'm the only one who can find the solutions. And then I get off my DMO. I get off my consistency. And so my results aren't what I want them to be. However, in some areas they are. I love social media. I've got, in 1 week, I went from about 700 to 1,100 followers. And now there's so many unfamiliar ones. My new DMO is to have a writing period time where I start a series of emails as to how to approach all these new people, because I have to keep checking profiles. I don't even remember who they are. There's so many of them. So there's a market out there, and I have old leads, and yeah, I still have life happening, but what I focus on with my energy is where I have to put myself. And I've decided, like, when this brand new year, now it backfired today, but it happened 2 days in a row where I did get up. You hear people talking about being members of the 5 a.m. club or the 6 a.m. club. And for me, that works better because I am a caregiver. My husband will not change. He will not get up early so we can get things done, but I can change.
Mm-hmm.
I can let him sleep and do what he needs to do for his body. And I can change my routine so that I have no excuse. By the time 12 o'clock noon hits, I can have, 4 to 6 hours of constant work, constant contacting people in one way or another. And I see where I just got off track.
Mm-hmm.
And so that old thing, the more you think about, the more you bring about. If you think about illness, if you think about debt, how am I going to get out of debt? Because illness increases debt. Then you get more of the same. But we had some abundance things happen over Christmas that a total stranger gave us a $250 gift card to a grocery store. And I call that abundance.
Right.
Because I didn't have to spend $250 at the grocery store. I was able to do other things with that amount of money to get myself closer to a budget where I can start spending $100, $200 on traffic. So
right.
I've been working on mindset for a long time, but when I think about it, sometimes I have not been working on mindset. So I'm going to stay connected. I do have, one.
The beautiful part of this system though, Karen, is it's not in a good mood, bad mood. It's still, like if I'm in a good mood, bad mood, it's the same system that is explaining it 24/7.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have to be networkers. We can be internet marketers and drive traffic. That's what I love about the system, you can do 90 minutes when Ren is sleeping. You know what I mean? I'm not a morning person. I think everybody knows that. Unless someone's signing up and they message me and say, where's your link? But, other than that, I really don't get going until like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You know that, Karen, because I called you late yesterday when I was on my walk. Yeah.
Sometimes we talk at midnight.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
So I'm really excited about, because I truly believe that every single one of us is a miracle. And we were created to be a miracle. And we need to focus on the miracle we were created to become and work on that daily. And touch lives, and help other people see how miraculous they are.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a big people person, and I'm so excited about this new year and this new month and new opportunities and letting go of bad habits that have been holding me back.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you for sharing that tonight. That's awesome.
Thank you for letting me speak.
You're welcome. Couple questions here. I just want to try to wrap this up, everyone. If anyone else wants to chat, we'll take you on the next one on Monday. So a couple questions about the follow-up. So let me just share that, guys. Maybe you might have missed that here, okay, when I was explaining it. Sometimes I go through pretty fast and I don't really show you guys exactly what you get when you get it's $250. These are levels, guys, within this income stream called the Fearless Momma and Six Figure Empire. The Fearless Momma is what we call the one page, it's the front end and funnel, okay? I'll show you guys Six Figure Empire real quick. It's real easy to understand. Six Figure Empire, it is not a one-up. It is a 80-20 comp plan. You will make, the products are phone funnels, middle product is leads, and then the top product is actual expert closing strategies, marketing strategies, Facebook. We're talking about insane amount of value, and it's a lot more than what I even cover in my mastermind. So this is my back office. Of course, I'm direct to Tim, the owner. Member level status is 6250. I've been involved with, like I said, his companies for 8 years. I've been in Six Figure Empire for 3. Started marketing it again in 2018. This is literally a automatic system, and I'm talking about super simple automatic. Okay, it will actually email, text, and phone call your leads for you. Six Figure Empire does. In fact, it's much more robust. It's a scale up from the 250 program. Yes, you get your member gets a phone call once they join the Fearless Momma, but this one actually calls, texts, and emails your prospects for you. Six Figure Empire does. I don't talk a lot about Six Figure Empire on the introductory Zooms for the Mama, but I should more often, because a lot of people are losing sales with Six Figure because they're getting people that want the $1,000 paydays. 250 is nice, but life-changing income, like I talk about in my modules, is your $1,000, $3,000, $5,000 paydays. So in the back office here, you're going to see the mind map, which I didn't go over very much tonight. I did on a video earlier, but this is your step one. You're going to collect the lead over here. So this is what they call the perfect big ticket funnel. So you're going to have the step one where you're collecting your leads onto your 250 page. And then you're talking about, Renee, that you want to make, let's say, $10,000. Okay. I haven't made $10,000 in this in like a year. Like, it's always been over 10 grand. Like, it's way over 10,000 because I'm at the top level. Okay. So that's where you're going to make the life-changing income. Okay. $25,000, $30,000, $40,000 income. And that was consistently, that's what this funnel has brought me in the last 90 days, actually. So I made it a goal fall. I broke that 100K mark in 90 days. January, February, March is going to be even bigger than that. My goal is $200,000 in my 90 days. That's my goal. It doesn't have to be you guys's. I'm just very driven to really, help a lot of people. So this is your PDF. It's a funnel. It's the kind of shows you the mind map, but this is the back end product. It's 80-20. So you're going to make $1,000, and if I'm your sponsor, I'm going to make $250. If you get into 3,000 level, you can make $3,000. I'd make $750. If you're at the top at the 6250, you'd make $5,000. I would make $1,250. So, and if anyone's interested, I do love closing sales. I don't do that for free, of course, but you can always contact me if you do want me to help you close your sales. I've been doing this for 10 years. I kind of know what I'm talking about. So that's Six Figure Empire for those people that are interested in that. And tax season is coming up, so you guys know what that means. It means people are going to have money for big ticket. And, and it's just the way it goes. January, February, March, I've always had the biggest months besides fall, right, Mary Beth? We've always done really well. January, February, March, we always talk about this, and it's the time to get your business the best exposure. Gina had a question, I think Gina did, about do you ever generate leads before you join? I've never had anybody do that. It's a good idea to join first, because where are your leads going to go if you start generating leads? I don't know how you do that. If maybe you mean you want to start telling other people about it. I've never told a soul about this. I've never bugged my friends, family, or nothing like that. I just started driving traffic. Yes, the people that have worked with me in the past, of course, they've rejoined with me. And isn't that something? Like, when you treat your customers right, after 10 years, I have repeat buyers. That's another thing I talk about on my masterminds. Don't you guys want repeat buyers? I think you might, right? After 10 years, let's say you want to send them out a tool or something like that. If you treat them right and you have training calls and Zooms and things like that, you will get repeat customers coming back to you. I have it happen to me all the time. It's one of the things I pride myself on. People know that I'm transparent. Yeah, no one-ups here. It's 80-20. I don't like one-ups for big ticket. Good question. Besides the 250, what other startups cost? Well, you can advertise for free. I went over and I go over some free strategies. Other than that, you might want a domain name. You might want Aweber, which is like $19.95 a month for, or it's free for the first 30 days. And the Aweber's right in the back office. You can get your Aweber account set up within minutes, like literally within minutes. Oh, that was sent to me privately. So I'll read the question again. Sorry, I was late. Besides 250, what added cost to get started? Really, zero. Yeah, about 350. I mean, again, $350. I mean, if you want to buy some solo ads that we recommend, there's solo ad vendors in the back. And boy, have you ever joined a business and they actually have where you can plug into leads? Have you ever before this? Probably not. Most systems don't show you where to get the advertising or even tell you how to advertise or market. We're changing the game here, guys. I want you guys to be successful. I mean, when I joined a big ticket opportunity and I sent off my $5,000, I got one sheet, I got one page and he said, Tammy, go for it, go at it. and that was just frustrating to me. I've literally had to learn through just trial and error. But I also knew that with any business that you run, it doesn't matter whether you're running an internet-based business or a offline business, you need to advertise and you need to market. That's it, right? You need to get exposure. Gina, you look really familiar. Gina Yarbrough. So you live in Prescott, you said. I don't know why you look familiar online. Or you live in Prescott, Arizona?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. No, we just purchased. I'm in California, actually.
Oh, you're in California. Someone else was saying they're in Prescott then, huh?
Yeah. No, we just purchased in Prescott, but we're not moving there until we retire.
Oh, you purchased the house.
Yeah, that's. My son lives up there, and we went up to visit and fell in love. It was totally unplanned, but we went through downtown and just fell in love. Yeah.
Yeah. The courthouse. You're talking about. Yeah, that's where we're going to retire. So we're going to probably see each other.
Yeah, it was so beautiful. I mean, we went up there for a 2-day visit and came home and was in contract for a house. So it was pretty awesome. So,
I don't blame you. Karen's like, no, Tammy, you're going to stay down in the Phoenix area.
Well, I think it's all within like a matter of an hour or two from each other. So
true.
And in LA, we drive longer than that to go to work. So
yeah, well, you'll have your phone and you'll have your internet-based business. Right. So we're just going to be making money, fearless money from the road, right?
Right.
I do my Facebook ads literally from my phone. I bring up my Facebook app and I go to Facebook, right? I'm on Facebook right now. And then I click my fan page. Oh, it's really slow because I got the Zoom going on. I'll answer that question in a minute, Gina, about what happens. So I'm on Facebook and I go to my fan page and then it's actually, I can show you guys probably, it's Tamara Montgomery. It's my real name, but you guys see that ad right here? Can you see it pretty good? That's the one that I have. It says, attention, all ladies who want to be fearless. This one I'm target marketing women. How did this 50-year-old woman of 2 make 6 figures from home, lose 100 pounds, and regain her unstoppable confidence? And then I send them to a 24/7 info line, and then my website, www. And I'm not going to give it out on the Zoom tonight because there's other guests, obviously. And that's how I drive traffic on one of my methods from my phone. So I travel around all the country, and this is how I make money. It's like other internet marketers do. If you're only at the $250 level and you get someone that enters into the $1,000, this is what's going to happen. So you're in your back office, you'll lose the sale. That's quite simply what happens. So if you're only at the 250 right here, and your person that wants the big ticket's going to go past you, and how do they find out about the $1,000? Well, okay, stop video for a second. They click this because it's built within the funnel. On every single page, I had Tim put this down below. So this, you click here, Terrence, if you want to know, once you purchase the 250, you click here, it's underneath everywhere, every single module. It says, why not click this image below? You're going to lose an extra $250,000 a year. Don't you think people are going to be clicking on that? They click on it all the time. and that goes right there. So that's how they learn about six-figure empire. If you need to get back to the person that brought you to the Zoom, make sure you see the full funnel. They can send you the six-figure empire link if they're tied to six-figure empire, but this is the levels. So you'll miss out 1,000, 3,000, or 5,000. Okay? So it happens quite a bit. That's why I encourage people to get to the top as fast as possible, because they're obviously listening to my modules, and I talk about how, you know, what you're looking for and things like that. So that's what happens. And yeah, so you just want to make sure you get in that position as fast as possible.
Okay. Question, Tammy. Now, do you lose the wholesale, or do you still at least get the 250?
Oh, well, the person probably bought 250 from you, so you get that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah, because they would have to get into the system in order to upgrade to the 6 figures. Okay.
Yep.
Got
exactly. It. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Let's see who else. Yes, that's right. Mary Beth answered that. Thank you, Mary Beth. Let's see. I think I've covered everything. I don't use any autoresponder except for Aweber. Aweber, I had to twist Tim's arm and actually even put a autoresponder in there because I didn't want to do a lot of teaching on Aweber and autoresponders for just the 250. I do that for my six-figure empire crew because they've paid, and I do a lot of email marketing strategies and, you know, things like that. But all you guys got to do is plug into the group, stay in the group. I put swipe files in there all the time, don't I? So, gosh, James is like, yeah, you do. So, I mean, I'm always giving content. I want you guys to make money. You know what I mean? This is what you're here for. You know what I mean? Yes, we have fun and we laugh at snoring guys, but, you know, bottom line is, is we really, in order to, that still cracks me up. Oh my gosh. I'm like, I'm going to have a word with him. Now, I've known him for years too, so I can, okay? Do I have trainings on, scrolled fast, too fast. What to say in videos? Yeah, with my six-figure empire team, I certainly do. I do six-figure empire masterminds. That's for higher end trainings. I try to keep it very basic for the 250. I mean, after all, it is 250 we're talking about. There's about 13 masterminds back there. Confirm. Oh, yeah, sure. She wants to know, Helen wants to know, where are the mastermind links? Where do you go? You would go up here again under live class schedules. It's a drop down here under extra goodies. You're going to see my Craigslist secrets video that I talk about. That right there, people have told me is worth $250 alone. Then you got the masterminds, and then you got your bonuses, which of course is the one replay you want to listen to. All of the solo ad vendors listed in the order I prefer. And then you have your, obviously your DMO, and then you have the live class schedule. It's right here. You just click the Zoom. I don't want to click it because we're on a Zoom. It's going to say not found. If you want to come into the Facebook group once you join, or even if you're not joined yet, you just would search Six-Figure Empire Fearless Group. And that's my son and I there. So I think that's it. It's your own home-based business, John. He's asking me how many hours per week should I work this. I can't, you know, it's your own. If you've never been self-employed or an entrepreneur and you don't like yourself, then you know, how many hours can you work with yourself? I mean, that's kind of a I'm sorry, I'm getting kind of punchy here, but Karen's laughing at me. But it's true, you know. I mean, how many hours do you want to put in? I mean, you know, massive action equals massive success. That's what I teach people. You know, if you're going to sit around and just play games on Facebook, then are you going to make money? I doubt it, because no one's going to visit your website. It's that simple. Okay, so I can't state any income claims. That's what people are starting to private message me. So results are based upon your efforts. This is a recording. I can't give out any you know, accounting advice, any income disclaimer advice, is we got to keep this FTC compliant. Make sure that you do read the income disclaimers on the website. Again, my name's Tammy Montgomery. I've really enjoyed having the Zoom here, the first of the year, first of many. I appreciate everybody. I'm going to just end the recording.